Hello, my name is Kristen Brush, and this is going to be my first year at Damon College. I just graduated from St. Bonaventure University, and I was a biology major there. I'm from the Buffalo area. I live in Elma, New York, so I'm not that far from Damon, like 25 minutes, but I'm going to be living on campus this year just to, save time driving, be able to focus more, all that good stuff. So my family, my parents are both, my mom used to be an accountant, and now she's a teacher, and she loves it. She actually worked at Damon for a semester, but now she's a high school teacher, and she teaches at Pioneer High School, and she teaches accounting, marketing, management, and she loves it. And my dad is still an accountant, so I'm the first one in my family ever to go into a health-related career, which is very exciting. I have one younger brother, Dan. He's the best ever. He's also considering a career in the health field, and he's a senior in high school. He goes to Iroquois High School. So I encourage and I promote him, and I wish the best for him. I have no pets, which is really sad, but my brother's going to be leaving in a year. I'm not living at home, so we're encouraging my parents to get an animal, something. So hopefully that'll be really exciting. So I first took an interest in physical therapy, like most people, like sports-related injury. I dislocated my shoulder, and it happened a lot, like probably 11 times now. And we saw orthopedic surgeons, we saw them all, but physical therapist was the first profession that was encouraging and gave me hope and guidance and said, we're going to get through this, it's going to be fine, don't worry. And I went through rehab, and my shoulder really did get better. And ever since then, I loved it. I even remember writing a paper in 7th grade about how I was going to be a physical therapist someday, and that's why I get so excited, because every day I'm a day closer, so it's awesome. I was going to say something else. Oh, another thing I love about physical therapy, which I didn't realize until I started shadowing more, was the huge range of people you can deal with. Of course, going into it, like most people, I always thought, oh, athletes, sports people, but I love geriatrics. I love it so much. I love all of it, and it's another thing that really attracted me to the profession, just the diversity that you see. So, the learning style, self-reflection, I have no cards here. For the active and reflective learner, I was right in the middle, which I expected. The sensing intuitive, I was also more in the middle, which I wasn't surprised about. But the visual and verbal, I was more towards visual, which I definitely knew, because I always had to picture things in my head. So that's the first thing I do whenever I'm reading a scientific paper or anything. I always have to find graphs, diagrams, pie charts are my favorite, just because I can't picture it other than that. And once I see that picture, it's stuck in my mind, and it really helps me understand things more. So I wasn't surprised I was more of a visual learner. Sequential and global learner, I was way more towards sequential. And I wasn't surprised at that either, because I always need the linear steps, outlines. I love outlines. They're at the beginning of class when teachers will say, okay, like objectives, this is what we're going to learn today, this is what we're going to do. I love when everyone does that, and that really just helps me keep everything in line in my head. When I look at the bigger picture, I make sense of things more than the little pieces. So that definitely affects my ability to teach and learn. So things I can do to help myself whenever I get lost or overwhelmed, I can always focus on the bigger picture and then apply the steps into that and outline things for myself and just stay on track. The professional behavior self-reflection. My strengths, I realized and I know I'm definitely good at talking and communicating with people. I feel like I could talk to anyone, and I feel like I'm good at knowing, at patience and other people knowing that I genuinely care for them, and compassion and relating with them, and that's definitely a strength of mine. Challenges that I still have to face regarding professional behaviors, it's definitely confidence, and I'm not surprised at that, because I'm not a therapist yet. I don't have the training that I need yet, but I definitely need to have more confidence in myself and others around me, and patience. I need to be more patient with people and say, okay, like everyone works at their own pace, like that we can do this. And also regarding learning and academic journals, I love reading, I love learning, but I think really taking what I apply, taking what I've learned and applying it into my everyday life. Like, you can know those facts, but if you don't do anything with it, it's not really going to help you. So I definitely need to work on that more, applying what I learn into everyday life. So a personal goal for myself in this class is really to be, like I said earlier, confident, not to just go up there and give a presentation, but to really feel confident and to slow down. I always talk too fast. It's my biggest issue. And to really have faith in myself and not just get through the presentation, but say, hey, like, I feel good about myself. Like, I'm not as nervous as I used to be, just to be better than I was yesterday, and to have faith in myself and say, I can do this, and I'm getting better. And so yeah, that's about me. I try to keep this under 5 minutes. I apologize. I'm very grateful for this class. I'm very excited to learn, and I thank you, and I will see you Monday.